how to get your podcast guests to share the episode that you recorded with them. I think there is a misperception in the podcasting industry. I'm raising my hand. That if you have an interview show, you will magically grow your audience because now your podcast guest is going to share the episode and you're going to get in front of all these different communities, and all of a sudden you will have a lot of listeners tuning into your podcast. Well, that's not how it works. It really doesn't, because if you're watching this video now, you maybe also have been a bit sad or upset that your guest that you had on the show didn't even share about the podcast with their community after you put so much time and effort in it. So what can you do about it? Well, I noticed that in our early #Impact days, my podcast flagship production, that sometimes it was actually the guests that felt insecure about what they had shared in the first place, because it was the first time they were on a podcast and they were very shy to self-promote themselves. And so they didn't really want to share the episode. Here, we as the hosts, me and my team, we came in to empower our guests as well, to remind them that they have important things to share and that it was a beautiful conversation, and that we will do everything to share this episode, and we're proudly promoting it and sharing it and putting it on our newsletter and tagging them so they see how proud we are of their story. That often helps them as well to then feel encouraged to also share. And of course, to make it easy for them to share, I just mentioned tagging them. If you make sure that within your promotion you also have a tag where they are mentioned personally or their organization, it makes it of course easier for them to reshare that post that you have already created. I know this takes the extra amount of time and I think also relationship building that you have to do with your guest, that they know that they can be proud of what they shared. I think that's often overlooked. And this is also an opportunity, especially if the guest didn't share. Sometimes they're just really busy, right? So you can even follow up with them and ask how it was going for them sharing about the episode. How did it feel for them? Is there something that you can do to help them share? That can be graphics, that can even be copy, like text that then their PR department could use as they're talking about the episode to make it easier for them. Yeah, so I hope this gives you some ideas on how to encourage your guests as well to share about the episode so that you can get in front of more people and get your beautiful podcast heard by as many people as possible.